Hello everyone, it's NBZ here. I'm playing some Super Mario Maker because that came out a little while ago. I didn't actually get access to it until yesterday, and I'm really enjoying playing this game. Actually, you know, it's one of those things where I've never been excited for 2D Marios, and they've generally disappointed me. But when Nintendo give you the tools to create the shit that you want to make, man. A lot of fun. So I made a few levels here, and I thought I'd just maybe play through them or show them to you, yeah, just kind of go from there really and see what happens, and yeah, just talk you maybe through a bit of my process of how I made the levels and what choices I made and why I made the choices and all that stuff. So I think first of all I'm just going to play through the level, and I'll put in the description the codes for all of these. So if you want to play them before watching this video, and kind of if you own the game and if you want to play them without being spoiled, should I say, then go to the description. All of the IDs will be down there, and you will be able to put them in. You can actually, you'll only need to put one of them in, then you can follow me and find all the others because they'll all be uploaded there with them. So yeah, so all those IDs will be down in the description, so be sure to play my Super Mario Maker levels and give me loads of stars, because I need loads of stars to make more levels. So do that, that'll be fun. And yeah, so we're going to jump in. This is the first level I made. This is really short, simple, nice and easy. It's called Zedipus Prime. So yeah, let's go through. Oh, so we're starting off here. That Goomba just fell out of the sky over there for no perceivable reason, but you know, that's what's going to happen sometimes. So, ooh, Koopa's being a bit of a dick here, but grab our mushroom, make sure that we jump over him. Oh boy, a little bit hairy there, and springing up here. Alright, now we've got some fire guys on the right hand side, which is a little bit of a pain if they try and hit us, but they can't actually hit us at the moment. God, I'm doing terribly. What the fuck is this? Because there's a wall in the way. Oh, I only just noticed that. Shit! Oh my god! That was really bad. I'm just dying on my first level. This is the worst. Oh my god. Oh, guys, this isn't how this is. I'm this bad at Mario. I am legit this bad at the Mario Brothers. Oh boy. Okay, I'm just gonna sit here. There we go. Lovely. Don't mess with the shells, guys. Don't mess with the shells. Do not. Bad idea. Okay. And up we go over the top. Collect some coins on the way. Here's a bonus mushroom in case you got hit. Kill this guy and drop down to the pipe or the flag. So yeah, that was my first level. Very simple, very short. I just thought like do a little self-contained thing and that would be fun. So that's going to go into edit now and just kind of walk through a little bit of why I made decisions. So here, originally, this was Super Mario. Originally, I was Super Mario here. What happened was, when you jumped here, oh boy, you hit your head and you basically hit that guy every time. So you hit your head on the ceiling and die. Which is why I was like, well shit, I can't do that. So instead of having this block up here, I had it down here at the start, and then I was like, right, I'm going to move it over there instead. That's what happened. I was like, okay, Super Mario here, and oh, no, doesn't work. I mean, I guess you can kind of maybe do it. Let me see. Let's move him back here. Let me see if I can do it. No, I had invincibility frames there. That's the problem with Mario Maker. When you click the play button, you get a bunch of invincibility frames. So if we go here, yeah, you're gonna hit him. So that's awkward and a pain in the ass. So anyway, next part, I was like, okay, you need to get the mushroom, but let's give you a little bit of a challenge. So a little bit of a Koopa here, just in case, to make your life a little harder. And then you can get up here, get the spring over the top. And originally the idea, well, I thought what was going to happen was I was going to make these three guys, these dudes, come over here and shoot fireballs at you while you're trying to get through this thing. But here's the problem, is that obviously there's a wall in the way. So what I could do is I could kind of redesign this in a sense and kind of open that wall, but then I'd need to close it up again for like, oh no, not a mushroom. Close it up again with something like that, and that would work. That could probably work. See if this works actually. See if these guys, there you go, there's some fireballs coming my way. Making a little bit of a hairier experience, a bit tougher to get through. So yeah, that's something. It doesn't look as nice, obviously, so that's a little bit of a problem, but you know, whatever. And yeah, and then I guess I just kind of, I wanted to make these pipes a thing where you have guys coming out of them, make a little surprise guy here, and shooting fireballs, and then just over the top, little bit of a staircase with coins, and down into the gold. So nothing too complicated. Fun little level. So that was my first one. Took me like 5 minutes. Not much thought went into it. So next one that I did was this one called Some Nonsense. So this one is interesting because I was trying to unlock all the items. So what I did is that I basically went through and just drew blocks everywhere as much as possible. I just drew blocks on blocks on blocks, and I decided to use the eraser tool to erase out a path for myself. So that's how that went. Anyway. Oh, there we go. Perfect. Oh boy. Alright. Get down. And buzzing. Done. So there you go. A few interesting things in this stage that I had to kind of think about and figure out. One of them, let's go ahead and edit here. One of them was springs. So initially I had springs here and I had like a spring here, but the problem is okay, so the walls were higher than this at one point, so that you couldn't get over them with a normal jump. You had to spring. So here's what happens if you run with New Super Mario Brothers and spring. That if you're holding down the run button and you're trying to get through an area and there's a spring, you'll automatically pick it up, right? So what was happening was I was like getting the star, running, and I was like, oh, I guess I shouldn't press the run button to get the spring. It was awkward. It felt awkward to play. It wasn't fun. So I got rid of those, killed those springs, and instead decided to make the jump a little bit easier, but still retain that star. So I'm going through here with the star, going up here, kill all those Koopas, red Koopas, so they don't fall off the edge, make it all fun, and then really cool thing is wall jumping. When you have a star, you're basically doing a screw attack. So it's kind of like Metroid, where I'm just screw attacking, wall jumping up this area, which is fucking awesome. And I really want to expand on that idea later on. I'm probably going to do another level where I expand on that, going like wall jumping, screw attacking. Another bunch of Koopas to kill. And then down here, and if by some chance you still have the star power and you kill this Koopa, and it's like, oh shit, that Koopa's dead, but this Koopa is necessary for the puzzle to finish the level, well, I made a pipe so that it refreshes it. So that's level design there. You have to think about these things. Made a pipe so that if he dies, then that's a good thing that can happen. So anyway, almost, there we go, alright. So anyway, you come down here, and it's like, oh no, these thwomps are in the way. So how the hell am I going to get these thwomps? So I go down here, and oh, there's this block, but I can't, like, there's no way for me to open that, right? So what do I need to do? Well, I need to get the Koopa shell and obviously make it easy for us to get out of here. So the Koopa pops up, grab him, take him down. This is a bit of a tricky jump. If you're just going to time it right, jump over it, and then you can kill it on the way back with the star, which I thought was neat. And then you can use this if you're quick enough, that is. Oh boy. Little bit of a tricky jump in here, which see, look at that, I'm having trouble with that. Now here's the problem. That's where the level breaks, is if you don't get up there in time, then there's no star coming out. But that's sometimes you have to do that, guys. Sometimes the level has to break. So anyway, that's the idea. You go through the thwomps and come down here, get to the flagpole. Very simple. It's fun. I want to expand on it. I kind of ran out of blocks. I used a lot of blocks. So I'm going to expand on that one, I think, later on, but that's a fun one. Enjoyed making that one. So my second course, that was. So third course, I decided to make it a bit more platforming heavy, a bit more tricky. This one's called Boopy Doopy. I'm going to play this, and we'll see how we do. It's a little bit of a harder one, so maybe a bit difficult. But yeah, I like the ideas of these cannonballs. I saw IGN making a video where they were using these cannonballs as platforming things where you can jump on them and die. No, that's not what they did. They jumped on them and used them to boing themselves over to other areas. So that was the idea here, to boing ourselves and do a little bit of boinging up here, and then a little bit of boinging up here. Now my tactic is to stand on the edge here, the very edge. Now this is a bit tricky because you've got left and right balls, but then you also have to get that ball, and if you go too quickly over here, the fire will kill you. So a little bit hairiness happening. But I'm going to run through it, and hopefully I don't get hit by these guys. I've got all those 3 guys coming out there. And then we've got a little bit of a lava area here with some precise jumps. Ooh, ooh, ooh. And there we go. And we can stand on here, and that will bring us, down to the level. Beautiful. So yeah, that one wasn't too difficult or complicated to think of. Few tricky situations I tried to create for the player. The first one is, obviously this jump is kind of interesting. Oh yay, someone started my course. This jump is kind of long. I tested it by doing the trail, the Mario's trail, where I was like, okay, how far can I get on one of these things? So I waited until it was like there, and then I was like, how far? And then, actually, obviously I have to die to see the trail, don't I? Yeah, I have to die to see. No, I don't. Jeez, okay, anyway. Well, the trail helped me to do that. And then I was like, okay, I want to go upward, but it's kind of tricky to make that happen, so I need to make it so that there's no way for me to be able to get up there with like a running jump. Like, no running jump could be able to make it, so I have to make it just high enough that you are forced to use the ball to get up there, which is important, because otherwise people can break your level and they can do like, but I used a running jump to get over it. It's like, no sir, it's not how it works. You have to use the balls. So bopping, bopping, bopping. Of course, this is where it gets hairy, because we've got balls coming up from here, coming up from the right, and so you can't like stand on the edge for your run up. You have to stand here for your run up, otherwise you'll get screwed up. And then you get up here. If you're too fast and you don't realize it, and these guys are active, then that fire is going to kill you. So that was one thing I thought, like, yes, there's a lot of momentum carrying you forward here. So I was like, oh shit, okay, you can slide onto the fire and die, which is interesting. These piranha plants aren't really a threat, like, because if you run across here, they don't have enough time to load, so you can get past them pretty quickly. If you just mill about here, though, then you're going to die, probably. So don't mill about here. Get to the end. And then, yeah, very simple kind of blocks with some fire jumping up between. Yeah, so that was that one. Nothing too crazy. Much more like precision platforming, which I like. And, yeah, it's kind of an idea that I can expand on later as well. I want to do much more with these cannonballs and try and make a whole cannonball level at some point. But, there's that one. That was Boopy Doopy. Call it Boopy Doopy because when you hit on the cannonballs, it's like a boop sound. You do a boopy doop sound. And now this one's just mean. This one is just evil. So this is Speedy Zedzales, and I'll show you the exact reason why it's evil on this first one. So, all of a sudden, Piranha Plant guy comes out. Now here, got some tricky jumps. We get under this guy and we jump over. Oh wait, no. So yeah, I'm a dick. I put invisible blocks right there for that jump. Which, yes, that's... It's not something that people like. But, you know, sometimes you gotta give it to them. And this is where the trickiness comes in here. Those jumps need to be very precise. So, anyway. That Piranha Plant's fun, because he comes out pretty much straight away. And you're never really in danger of hitting him as long as you're going full speed, because the auto-scroller is kind of forcing you to go full speed. So you're never really in any danger of hitting him, but it's a cool arc. It's cool, like, oh my god, like, you know, feast your eyes on this spectacle. So anyway, shit, I keep dying. I gotta finish my level, man. Gotta beat my own level. Gotta focus here now. Alright, beautiful. Lovely. Lovely. Okay. And boom. Boom, boom, boom. Shit. That was terrible. I could have made that. Making myself look like more of an idiot. I mean, I am pretty much an idiot, but... You know, it's what happens sometimes. I might just cheat a bit here in a second if I don't get it this time. Oh, there we go. Got it. So here is what happens. You can go down here. There's a path in the lava down at the bottom that you can take instead of going on the top path. There is a way to go on the top path. But it involves being a bit more knowledgeable of where the invisible blocks are, which obviously if you're playing through this first couple of times you'll have no idea. Okay, right. Am I going to finish this? I mean, that's basically the end of the level, so I didn't really need to finish my own level. I mean, it shows that I'm pretty incompetent, that I can't even finish my own level, but... Look, I have to talk at the same time, man, you know? It's hard, this video game thing. Oh boy! You need to have a bit of a run up on that to get that jump. So it is a little tricky. Bum 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 bum. Alright. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay. Making it. There we go, see? So you can do that and then... bounce on these music blocks. Oh boy, I managed to do it like in a weird, messed up way, but I did it in the end. Oh dear. At least I finished it. It's more than can be said for some other things. So, alright. So let's then jump into the edit mode here and have a quick look. And obviously, I just unlocked the kind of the trail at this point. So I was doing a lot of like trail jumps and figuring out stuff like that. So I did these three, and then I was like, okay, let's make this hard. Originally, this was a dick. This was a Brian Altano level dick, where all of these were like that. Then I was like, nah, that... I mean, I could do that, but that's also fucking, like, harsh as shit. So I decided to make it less harsh and only put it on 2 of them. Which is, like, it's challenging enough, but it also, you know, gives you a little bit of leeway on the other ones. This guy can kind of designed to have the wings, so he jumps up. So as soon as you get up here, he's just jumping up above you. So you just go straight under him. And then, of course... my invisible blocks are here, 3 invisible blocks. So if you jump, like at this point, you can make it over the top, onto that stuff, and then over the music blocks. But there's also a hidden path below, so if you spot it, then you can drop down here and go on these little lava blocks down here. Oops. These little lava blocks down here at the bottom. And make it through the bottom. So yeah, it's just an auto-scroller. Not very long, very short, but some precision platforming there. And fun. Yeah, I enjoyed that one. So, anyway, those are some 4 levels. I have a 5th level, but it's much longer, and I want to take a bit more time with it. So, yeah, I'll end the video there, but thanks for watching, guys. Do go ahead and play these levels. If you enjoyed the video, played Mario Maker, give me some stars, all that good stuff. And I guess I'll see you guys next time with some more of this, or some more of whatever. So, yep. Goodbye.